Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. We are continuing our way through the 1 meg races on our way to 100%. Previous episode at the end was quite a bit stressful and frustrating because I noticed that I always remove concept cars from the garage because I don't care for them. I don't want them cluttering up the garage. But apparently some of these 1 meg races have mandatory concept cars. So I was really stressing out like, oh shit, and you cannot buy them because they are not, they do appear in the dealership but without a price. So you can only win them as a reward. So I really was like, shit, did I remove these concept cars that I need for this 1 meg race? Did I discard them from the garage? Luckily I did not, but yeah, I'm now not sure with future 1 meg races. I did remove quite some concept cars from the garage. So I really hope not that I at one point encounter a race that I simply do not have the car for anymore and cannot obtain the car for anymore. And then not being able to get 100%. If that turns out to be the case, I will just drop the playthrough because the idea is really putting in all this time and effort to really see that 100% completion indicator at the end of the journey. And if that would be like 99.5% or something because I couldn't complete one of the 1 meg races, that would be really anticlimactic. And yeah, then I would be really like discouraged from even if I hit one of those races, I would be discouraged to just continue to 99.5% because 99.5% is nothing. It's all about the 100% completion at this stage, I would say. Anyways, so probably if I get concept cars, I will, as a reward, I will keep them in the garage. I will not discard them just to reduce the risk of not having a car that you need for a race later on, a mandatory car. Anyways, we are now doing the Suzuki K Car Cup. Already bought a little K car at the ending of the previous episodes. And let's see how competitive it is. Nice, 69 point race. You cannot have a better amount of points for a race, I would say. I would wager. Alright, here we go, no more kidding around. By the way, I'm quickly checking out what renderer is used. I had to, yeah, it's Vulkan. That's fine. I had to revert to DirectX 12 for the night races on special stage Route 5 and Clubman special stage or whatever. Clubman Route 5 because Vulkan really slows down in night races. But for other races I do think it has a little bit better graphical quality. But I was doubting whether this was Vulkan because the screen looked a bit blurry. Anyways, this is a pretty fun race, I have to say. But the problem is that the first place car is quite far ahead. We do have, I think, 4 laps. But it are very short laps, so I'm probably not gaining enough. But the nice thing is, we are not in a championship. Ah, fuck that shit. We are not in the in a championship, so if it goes wrong, we can just start over. Alright, I do like these very slow races as well, by the way. Instead of only like hardcore race cars, this is where it is at for me with Gran Turismo. These very quirky races that other racing games really don't offer, to the extent that Gran Turismo does. Alright, here we go. In our little K car. Screw this shit. We have a mean little K car. Mean little K car. Just... oh. Cutting the curb over there a bit. Here we go. We're in a better position than last time. I would wager. Alright, that's also pretty cool. Almost, I would say, yeah, probably 90s, but almost an 80s looking K-car in front with the spoiler in white. Suzuki Alto or something. And here we go, towards first place. See you later, dudes. Alright, 2 laps of breezing home towards victory. Man, I really enjoy this race. The car track combination is perfect. Like this little weird, charming autumn ring track in a little quirky, weird K-car. Check out the amount of spectators to the left and right watching the K-car race. Amazing. Right, was this the last lap? I don't even remember. Yes, it was. Very nice, very fun. Next race. Three laps, Tsukuba, also one of my favorite circuits. Really, Città d'Aria, Tsukuba and Autumn Ring, I think, are some of my favorite circuits. And also some of those deep forest, trial mountain, they're also pretty cool. Somehow I just really like Tsukuba, I don't know why. It's super small, but it has a lot. Alright, no need to lift there. I lifted off. The cars up front, they do seem quite a bit quicker. I wonder whether I can win this one. Especially that little two-seater. It's much quicker than the rest of us. Yeah, I will not win that, right? Fuck me. No, I will not win that. He's way quicker on the on the straights. Nope, this is not going to work. So what to do? I actually have no clue. So we just try it a couple of times. It's that cappuccino in second place that is really much quicker. If this doesn't work, I may have to exit and enter the race again to randomize the starting grids. I need to try and get towards that, whatever it was, cappuccino, before he overtakes the first place car. I'm actually going worse than in the previous run, because at that time, before that right-hander, I was already besides the white car. Here, there the cappuccino goes, god damn it. Cappuccino is now in first place. I will not catch him. Nope, this is just not going to work. So it feels a bit like cheating, but I can either tune the car, but then you also will have to exit and enter the race, I guess. So that will randomize the grid either way. So I'm just going to see if that's a cappuccino or whatever it was. If it is a little bit further down, not in second place, but in fourth place, then he will be held up by others. Ah, there is not even a cappuccino now. Alright, so this should be better. Anyways, if it would have been a couple of places more to the rear of the grids, then I would have had a fighting chance, because then he will be held up by the other cars. But he really got in front quite quickly, and then having a quicker car means basically just driving off into the sunset. But this grid feels much more balanced. All similar type of cars. So we should be good. A little nudge there. And now the question is, will that first place car totally accelerate away? We are actually quicker than the car in front. And we are much closer to the first placed car compared to the previous race. I'm lifting off there, I shouldn't have. Alright, we're looking good, we're gaining. Quickly. Right. Final attack. And let's breeze towards the finish line. All good from the Western Front. Alright, let's take this corner without lifting. Let's see if that's possible. Yes, that's for sure is possible. $125 km/h. Crazy what this car is capable of. Right, this one you also don't need to lift. Just steer in and you're good. Over here, once you pass the apex, you can already go full throttle, accelerating out of the corner. And this last sweeping right-hander, no need to lift off, just steer in and you're good. And there we go. Last race on the calendar coming up. And then we will win one of the two concept cars, Suzuki concept cars, and then we can do the second event with which only allows those two concept cars. The only problem is that the one that we win is much slower than the other one. The other concept car is like a purpose-built racing machine with a Hayabusa engine, some very lightweight chassis. It's basically a motorcycle with 4 wheels. Is there a cappuccino here? No. So we should be good. Yeah, so probably that will be a tricky race, but we'll have to see. Man, this is why I play it sometimes. The previous episodes earlier today were quite frustrating. But now I'm really feeling that Gran Turismo vibe. Playing these types of races. So fun. This is really what the game is all about. And I do think that maybe I will immediately after Gran Turismo 4, I will do Gran Turismo 5. I really wanted to... do other games like Watch Dogs Legion, playing as Aiden Pierce. Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, there are so many games still to do. Assassin's Creed series, I want to do the whole series. I already did Unity to 100%. But yeah, I'm also, it's just something, it feels like unfinished business. Nice, he's going white. From when I played these games like 10-20 years ago. And I would really like to complete them, and also Gran Turismo 5. Because that's the last one I find which had the cool Gran Turismo vibe. With the city tracks, London, Rome. I may change my mind, but as I'm feeling it now, I would like to continue Gran Turismo 5 after this one. But that will probably still be quite a long time from now, because there is still a lot to do in this one. We're still sub 60%, I think. By the way, look at the skybox. It's beautiful for the lightning. It really feels like a moist, rainy afternoon. Or not rainy, but cloudy afternoon. Unless you look into this direction, it's actually a blue sky. But for a PS2 game, I still cannot get over it, how good it looks. It's not PS3, it's not PS4, it's not PS5, it's PS2. It's crazy. By the way, somehow, don't ask me why, I also really like this driving park circuit. It feels like a karting circuit almost. Oh. Right, before last lap coming up. This was it already. I think that concludes the K-Car Cup. Let's watch one lap of replay. Hard racing going on here, god damn it. Right, let's wait until we are in first place, then end the replay. Every place is hardly fought for. And there he goes white a bit, the black car. I'm screwing up this one a bit. He has a better exit. Here we come. No more kidding around. I think he goes wide here, right? No. We are pushing him to the limits and ready to make our move on the inside. Amazing battle. You don't see stuff like this in Formula 1. God damn it. And he goes wide again. This is what also really contributes to the realistic feeling of Gran Turismo 4, is that really you can drive these totally regular cars that you would not expect that other racing games just don't do. It really feels like real life. Driving a little Suzuki. That's so fun. Anywho, now we get that concept car. If I now, for whatever reason, accidentally sell this concept car, then I don't think we can... if I now accidentally sell this one, we cannot get to 100% anymore, because then we cannot do this race. Because there are only 2 cars allowed. In the GSX, I read, you win after completing this event. So you cannot get it before. So we only have the concept S2. And I'm just curious, does it even give a message like don't sell the car? Alright, this is pretty dangerous what I'm going to do now. Here, if I now press one time sell, I'm screwing up my whole playthrough. Yeah, you can just sell it. That is pretty crazy, I must say. That you can just sell a car that you need to get to 100%. Unless I'm overlooking something, but as I see it now, see if there's anything else we can sell. It's cluttering up the garage. Alright, we have an Evo 6 Tommy Mäkinen. This is, I think, a much older car. Yes. We have the... this is also what I wanted to check. Whether I already had... This is a reward car that we did got from the Mitsubishi One Make races. Looked very familiar, so I was like, do I already have it? But nope. I only have one. And this is another concept car that we won. I assume I will not need it anymore in One Make races, so... See you later. I don't care for concept cars. Let's continue. Oh shit, I need to get into the car. Alright, this is probably not winnable without tuning. Because we are going up against a vehicle with a Hayabusa engine in it. which is a 4-cylinder inline, maybe even with a turbo, I don't know, but it has around 170 horsepower, which I don't think we are making. Probably a 200-point race or something. No, only 127, so maybe there's a chance to just win it. That would be nice. Here we go. It would be nice if they are being held up by the first place car. But man, the field is way too stretched out. Oh, we're going to the right now. This is the first time I'm driving this variation of the track. Pretty crazy variation. There you see one of the GSXs, or I don't even remember what the designation is, but they passed the first place Suzuki concept, and now they're pretty much a goner. Although I am closing in over here quite a bit. Alright, now let's use him to bump us. Shit. Man, that GXR sounds pretty cool. He's actually, it looks like he's flashing his lights, but that was probably a graphical thingy. Alright, let's use some slipstream. Yeah, this is not going to work. Unless we get to that first place car before one of these Hayabusa cars overtakes it, then I can win it. But the field starts out so incredibly spread out. That is really hard to do. Get to first place quickly. Alright. I don't like to win by just tuning the car, but I think for this race there's not really another way. think I braked too much over there. And I think the second place GSX, no, it already overtook. It already overtook the first place car, so what can you do? No, it's just driving off into the sunset. God damn it, so annoying. These cursors. The cursor randomly accelerates to turbo speed and then you overshoot your selection. It's incredibly flipping frustrating. Another pet peeve I have with the game. It's still an amazing game. But god damn it. Let's just see, maybe this is already enough. I doubt it. I mean, we now have more horsepowers, but of course we also have a much heavier car. Man, nice blow-off valve sound. It's very faint. I'm not sure it will be audible in the YouTube video. But I do hear it in my headset. Each time I shift, a little blow off valve. But still, that first placed car is much quicker than the rest. We are gaining now. Alright, this should be doable. Should keep it in third there, goddammit. Sorry. Alright, it feels a bit like cheating with a turbo, but yeah, otherwise I'm pretty sure we will not have been able to win it. Is it 3 races or 5? I think 3. Yes. 2 laps of Seattle. Man, how are they accelerating so much faster? Alright, should have gone back to second gear there. Man, these GSXs are way faster. Oh shit, I forgot. I thought we were in a different corner, different part of the track. But good that this is still parts of it, because this is where the AI apparently, I thought we were here. But that's where the AI is quite slow, it seems. Fuck this shit, man. Oh my god, that overshooting your selection, it's so frustrating. It all compounds. It all compounds. You screw up the corner, then you have that misselection. It's so fucking annoying. This game really for me is a roller coaster of emotions. It can be amazing, but it also is a frustration simulator. And this car spinning its wheels is also pretty damn annoying. Yes, this is where I can gain. God damn it, stepped on the brake or tapped the brake there, which was not needed. Keeping it in thirds just to avoid wheel spin. God damn it, he's quick. Alright, it's all about the, I'm not sure if you can call it the chicane, but about the corners that are coming up now. Nope, I will not be able to win this. Fuck me. It's quite tricky. Alright, let's try that again. I can of course tune the car more, but also it doesn't really feel correct. Alright, we're going better than the first time around, but this is where he really runs away. Although, less so now. Yeah, he does disappear into the distance. Alright, we're good. Somehow he's holding back, it seems. Alright, screwed up that corner. So I can still very easily screw it up. But so far so good. And there we go. Thank you very much. All right, Tsukuba. Not sure how many laps. 3 laps, here we go. Man, those GSXs, they really look like super fun machines. I don't think they're prototype, I think they are real life machines. The only problem here is this track has quite a couple of very slow corners, and I have amazing wheel spin. I doubt I cannot get the power down. And the first place car really is off into the distance already. Yeah, I will not win this. Fuck me. I do have more grippy tires, but not enough to get the power down. Well, probably the only thing to do is keep it in third. But there seems to be quite a turbo lag. Even in thirds, the wheel spin. And here, if I keep it in thirds, they just accelerate much easier. Alright, I will try that one more time, and otherwise I will tweak the car a bit more, because this also seems quite unwinnable with those GSXs, especially that first placed one, which appears to be much faster. And also somehow I cannot get the power down. Well, we only have like 20-30 horsepower more. But of course, maybe even with stock horsepower, this car would have already spun. Of course, what I'm forgetting is that I turned off traction control. Nope, I cannot handle that. Such a bad corner. I cannot afford to lose so much time in speed in a critical part of the race, the start, where you just have to get past all the other cars as efficiently as possible. They are going extremely slow through this corner. Alright, not too bad, but I doubt we can keep up with first place. Nope, we cannot. It's just trolling us. Unless he's again super slow through this corner over there. Yes, he's not the quickest, but also not the slowest. We are gaining a bit on him, it seems. God damn it, way too much braking. Fuck me, otherwise I think I would have had a chance. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, man. Fuck me. I would have had a chance if I could have maybe, I will just try it again, screw it. I was thinking putting on a spoiler for a bit more downforce, a bit more grip. But I'm also screwing it up myself. If I would have kept with him a little bit, there is a chance I think I could have outbraked him on the last hairpin. But I screwed up the corners before it, so I'm just an idiot. Fuck this shit. Simple races like these taking Now, actually, they're not that simple, of course, otherwise I would have already won them. But this car also doesn't make sense, how easy the wheels are to spin. With only not that much horsepower. Nope, it's not possible, unfortunately. Unless I catch him on that sweeping right-hander here, but alright, fuck this race, fuck this race. Still, even with more downforce, it is just spinning like crazy under acceleration, wheel spin. And I don't see me any closer to the first place car than before. So I don't really see how I can win this without really resorting to cheap tactics. Like putting just a much bigger turbo on. I have no idea which lap I'm in, second or third. If it's the third or the second, we are in pretty good territory, I would say. Fuck me. Fuck me. Maybe it's doable, but fuck this race. Yes, I can slam on a big ass turbo and win it, but do you want to win that way? No, I do not. It just feels like cheating. Why is this an 8-point race when I'm up against a car that is much faster? Not much faster, but definitely is faster. Oh, fuck this fucking wheel spin, man. Fuck it. Alright, this is again, I should start over because I just don't have, I'm not passing these cars as efficient as I should. And that means that the first place car just can casually increase its leads, making it near impossible to catch up in the little amount of laps that we have. Here, 3.8, I think that is exactly the same as I had in the previous attempt. So it's not like I'm doing anything better now. It will probably end the exact same way. Here, there he goes, off into the distance. Fuck this shit. Probably this is where I can really gain the most. So I went from 3.8 to 1.7 in one lap. That's more than 2 seconds that I'm gaining. So in theory, it should be possible to catch him, but here, this is exactly the same as last attempt. It just isn't. .8 and 1.7. Fuck this race, man. How can I go in the first lap from 3.8 to 1.7 and in the second lap, and then in the third lap I go from 1.7 to 1.0. So first I gain more than 2 seconds per lap, and the lap thereafter I gain only a little bit over half a second. That's just, it doesn't feel right. It feels artificial. And the fact that I have to tune my car to win this race, that's not real challenge. That is just gaming the race to win. I do like the option that tuning is here, but make it for actual tuning races and not for races like this. It is basically an unwinnable race unless you just cheat the system by slapping on a big ass turbocharger, and there you go. Alright, so previous attempts I had a 3.8 gap after the first lap. Alright, that's much better now, I think. Misshifted there, fuck my life. Alright, we are closer than ever. Nice, so it is possible. Fuck you. But yeah, having to revert to tuning, I just don't like it that much. It is still a challenging race, but just not really for me, the tuning. Anywho, now we will win that GSX, I think. At least if the article I read is right. And I'm still a little bit worried what I mentioned at the start of the episode. I think it was the start of this episode. Yes, here we go. Ah, this is also a concept, I think. Anyways, it's a pretty cool concept. I'm a little bit baffled by the fact that some concept cars, which I usually just immediately get out of the garage, that they are mandatory to complete certain one-make races. I really don't like that. Because that means I have to keep all the crap concepts that I get, just in case I need them later on, as a mandatory car. Meaning I have like a cluttered up garage with all kinds of crappy concepts. Just looking at the background image, what the hell is that little circle over there in the middle? What the hell is that? I think it's the finger of a speedometer or a rev counter, tachometer with like a little red section indicating the max of the dial, but I could be totally wrong. It's just a really weird picture. So Suzuki we did. Nothing here. Nothing here. Toyota, probably a lot. Ah, only 2. And then Nissan, probably a lot. Yeah, exactly 4, god damn it. At least it are single races. And then Isuzu. Even Isuzu has races. Alright, what do we need for this one? An old Isuzu, apparently. Alright, but let's make sure we got Suzuki done. Because I am immediately kicking out the concept cars that I don't need anymore out of the garage. Before doing that, I will save the game. This car cannot be priced. I don't care. Alright, do we want to keep this Suzuki car? Yeah, that's just fun to mess around with. Normally I don't like concepts, but that's such a unique little four-wheeled race motorbike that I don't mind keeping it in. Oh shit. We're still looking for an Isuzu car. Fuck me. I don't have any Isuzus. Oh my fucking god, man. Oh my god. This game really wants to break something. This fucking overshooting of your selection because the cursor suddenly decides to get warp speed is so annoying. It's because it's not like happening rarely. It's happening all the time. It's so fucking annoying. It's probably not the game, it's the emulator, but still. Alright, anyways, Isuzu. Alright, 118 horsepower, this one also 118. 142, yeah, it's the exact same car basically. Not the exact same, but the engine seems to be exactly the same. Alright, this is what I mean. Fuck me. This car could very well be that I removed it from the garage. This is exactly what I mean. I cannot buy these cars. So, how do you want me? Fuck this shit, man. Fuck this game. Fuck this game so fucking hard. How do you want me to compete if I cannot get the car that you mandated for the event? Literally, how can this get through basic game testing, beta testing? By the way, that one can get out of the garage as well. How can that get through beta testing? I have no fucking clue. Literally zero clue. So now we need an old Isuzu. And just hoping that it randomly something pops up here. Which it of course does not. Why would it? Fuck my life, man. I just want to get through this game and it takes so much time of my life. So much frustration. And it's not the game itself. The game is one of my favorites still. It is that the game design decisions, some of which are literally... this is a quite rare one. An N1. Do I already have one? But it are some of these design decisions that are beyond baffling, beyond comprehension, which really rubs me the wrong way. Like, do they even have... this is an N1, but I think a different one. Or was it the same? I have no clue. Alright, so this is a V-Spec N1. 353 Newton meter. It looks like this is a newer model. I'm not sure. Yeah, it has more torque. So this is an R33. Alright, anyways, no Isuzus. Fuck that shit. So now a game should be able to stand on its own 2 feet. You should be able to know what you need to know to complete the game. You should be able to derive that from the game itself. Now I have to just randomly have to go browse the internet to find a way to get an Isuzu car. How did they do that in 2004 when not everybody maybe had the internet? It's beyond my comprehension why you have these 2 cars and you cannot buy them. Why would you not be able to buy them? I'm really getting aggressive from this type of shit. I never broke anything or hit anybody, but goddammit, some build-up rage here. Just because of the retardedness of these game design decisions. I cannot, my mind is just imploding. Anyways, here we go. GT4, how to get... Oh my fucking hell. Isuzu. Why would you make it so convoluted? Alright, so in the historic used car showroom there will be an Isuzu Piazza. The used car lot cycle is on a 700-day rotation, switching every 7 days. A car which is present on day 463 will not necessarily reappear 463 days later, but it will reappear 700 days later. Alright, how the fuck do I know what day I'm in? Alright, apparently the Isuzu Piazza is in the used car dealership a little bit more often. So now again I'm gonna waste my time by refreshing the used car dealership to hope that I will be able to find the car that I need. And that is just so mind-boggling retarded that I have to revert to tactics like this just to be able to continue in the game. Each time you enter and exit a race, 1 in-game day passes, and you need 7 in-game days for the dealership to refresh. It is mind-fucking boggling why you just would not put some cars there. Maybe not all of them, but at least some that you can immediately buy to proceed with mandatory races. Oh fuck me, wrong button. That you just need to be able to progress towards 100%. It is... I'm getting really frustrated by this kind of stuff. And it is also, like, if it was a bad game, I wouldn't even care. I would just drop it. But it's also because it's a game that I care about, that it's so retarded. Fuck me, man. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. So much time wasted here. So much time wasted. I didn't refresh it often enough, or I didn't enter and exit often enough for the dealership to refresh. Man, I want to hit something. Are you fucking kidding me? No Isuzu, so here we go again. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Fuck me so hard, man. How can you make a game as retarded as possible? And yes, I could do other races, but I don't want to have to maintain a separate list with cars that I'm looking for races that I couldn't enter. That I just want to approach it straightforward. Get to a brand, do all the one-make races, get to the next brand, do all the one-make races, and that way continue through the game. I don't want to keep an administration of which race I still have to do because the game simply did not allow me to enter, to get the car to enter. It is just too fucking retarded. It is, it's mind-boggling. Japanese developers can literally make the best games in the world. I'm convinced of that. But they are also, and the weirdness, the quirkiness of the games, I can understand their appeal. But at the same time, they're so retarded that it's just, yeah, almost like, yeah, I will just not even bother. This is so weird. I mean, logic is the same in Europe as it is in Asia, right? Or do they find this in Asia an incredibly interesting and intelligent game design? I cannot imagine that. So I don't understand how you can make at the one hand the best games in the world and at this other hand make the most senile game design decisions ever witnessed. Alright, so here it is. At least we have it now. Holy shit, a purple 300 ZX. Doesn't fit. That color only fits the GTR. R33 or R32. Or maybe the R34 as well, I don't know. Anyways, I'm happy that we found it. And again, sorry for all the ranting and raving, but it is just, I have so much still to do. We're not even at 60%. And we are in episode, I don't know, 118 or something. So I just had it a bit. I just want to make progression. And if I'm then stopped for making progression because the game somehow decides you cannot enter races without any clear reason, then yeah, I have like a little bit of a short circuit in my mind and I get super frustrated. Anyways, we will be continuing this in the next episode, guys. Again, sorry for my ranting and raving. Hope to see you there, and for the meantime, do not forget always to keep on gaming. Later.